Hi everybody. I wanted to do a video today about my dog's personalities. Some people who maybe haven't owned dogs before, or different breeds maybe have different types of personalities, but they're like, oh, she owns Australian Shepherds. An Australian Shepherd is an Australian Shepherd. They're all the same, but definitely not all the same. So I just wanted to share some information about all my dogs and what's their quirks, their personalities, fun little things about them. So I hope you guys enjoy. So my first dog that we got was Luna. Luna here. Luna here. Luna here. Good girl. Love Bug. Love Bug Luna is her official name. She's the one that started this potato chip addiction. She loves people. So she will first bark at you though. Bark at you a couple times, then run into your feet, in your lap, and just want attention. She's super, super sweet. Loves everybody. Just wants to say hi to you first before she actually gives you lovin's or demands lovin's from you. She doesn't engage with the other dogs at playtime as much as the other ones. So she's a more chill, relax on the couch potato, and she just kind of watches them. She doesn't, I mean, she will play with them sometimes, but she's more a super chill dog than the other three. She's a pleaser, definitely a pleaser. She was the easiest one to train out of the four of them. So, super fast. We got her to learn tricks faster than the other ones. But if you got upset with her, or body language, not upset like, I can't believe you didn't, that kind of upset. It's just, you get frustration by your tone of your voice, your body language. She does take it personally. She will literally lay out by the wall or just lay down like she's pouting. So you're very silly like that. She just wants to make you happy all the time. She's the most jealous out of the four of them too. She will push other dogs out of the way. Will get closer to you, push the other dogs off of you. So, yeah, you're very needy. You're super jealous, aren't you? Okay, so the next dog that we got was Cosmo. He's the next oldest. He is a black tri. Cosmo, here. Cosmo, here. Cosmo, here. We'll talk about this in a second. Good boy. And he's blocking the camera. Cosmo, what are you doing? Cosmo, here. Cosmo. Here. 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 He's looking at Ava. Come here. Cosmo, here. Okay, finally. Everybody else is here except for him. Alright. So Cosmo, he loves everybody. Doesn't matter who you are, human, dog, he will run to you, want to be petted. What are you doing, O'Brien? He just wants attention. Because of that, this guy, and he's the biggest out of the four of them, he gets so excited so easily, and he will jump on you, and it's a work in progress. So whenever we do have people coming over, we usually have to put a leash on him, attach the leash to a door until he calms down, and just ignore him, don't pay attention to him, and then you can let him off the leash, and then he doesn't usually jump on you. He just wants attention. I know Ryan's being silly here. He's just silly. He has the dwarfiest faces. He's the most expressive face out of all of the four of them. He has just soulful brown eyes, and he quirks his head. He does weird things with the ears, and he's just very silly. I'll pull out the book. Orion was laying on it. Oh, goodness. Like, it took forever for him to come up here to when I called him here. He was looking at me from the floor. He goes, Mom's calling me. Maybe I'll go up there. Here. He's still laying there. And then finally he decides to come up here to me. I don't know if it's a boy thing. Orion has it a little bit, but Cosmo's the worst. He knows the command, and he just, he'll do it on his time. He doesn't care if you want him right now or just sit, and he's not food motivated at all. And brings us to another thing. He's a picky eater. So if you want to feed him, he could be another 10 pounds heavier easily. He's in the mid-50s right now. but he has to have like eggs or like some kind of homemade dog food mixed in with his food, and sometimes he doesn't even eat all of that. So he's pretty picky. Sorry, he's healthy though. He does, eats fine when he does eat. Urinates fine, plays, drinks water. So he's a good boy. He's a finicky eater out of the 4 of them. Oh, Politan. He is a talker when he plays. I've had videos where like with a playtime, they're play fighting and they're just words, and Cosmo is just a back and forth, making silly noises back and forth with the dogs. Cosmo, here. Here. Cosmo, here. Oh, yeah, I called you, bud. Here. And he's the biggest, so he does like to cuddle. He literally will cover you. He just pushes you back into the couch. He's a sweetheart. He really is. He's so tall too. I don't even have to bend down to be able to pet him. I can just put my hands down and I can brush the top of his head and his back. And I'm only about 5'6". But he's so sweet. He's our big guy. Sorry, Cosmopolitan? Cosmopolitan. He has different names. All done. All done. Off. 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 See what I mean? So the next dog that we got was Ava. Super sweet girl. Super sweet. She's the littlest out of all of them. I would have to say she's like the perfect size. But we lucked out with her. She's a cute little girl. She's a red merle. She is super sweet with me and Harry and people that she knows. But if she does not know you, she is the most standoffish dog. Sorry, dog hair everywhere. She's the most standoffish dog that we have. She will bark at you. She's never bit anybody. None of our dogs are biters. They've nipped us before because that's the herding nature to them, but they've never broken any skin. And she doesn't like strangers. She will get used to eventually, like our nieces now, she's really good with. But when she first met our nieces and my brother-in-law, she's now used to them, but it took forever. Treats and just learning them. She's not good with strangers. So if we ever had to go out of town and leave her somebody, she would definitely have to be left with somebody that she's familiar with. Also, Ava, she is probably the most bossiest out of all of them also. She has this thing about going to the back door and she snaps her teeth at me. She doesn't do it to Harry. I don't know why, but she snaps her teeth. She makes little yip barks at me. It's just, I'm like, Ava, not now. Ava, not now. Ava. So she's very bossy. You're very bossy. And I don't know if you guys, definitely demands the attention. She demands attention out of the most of them also. So she's a very needy, sweet, bossy girl. Oh my gosh, you guys. Worst beggar. Worst beggar. She will literally sit there and stare at you. And stare. Stare. And stare. Now that's our fault. We do feed them human food. So that is our fault. But she is the worst beggar. We don't get mad at her about it. And we don't, we don't get mad at her about it. It's just, you literally, if you sit down to eat something, you feel somebody staring at you. It's bad. Oh my God. Best. Ava is the best booper. You're a good booper. She boops you in the ear, she boops you in the nose, she boops you everywhere. The booping is part of her wanting attention, because she wants attention a lot. She requires, I definitely think Ava if she went to another family, I think she would be best with a family that has a farm or working. She requires jobs. I know there's different levels of Aussies where some are more laid back and relaxed, and there's the mid ones and then the high energy ones. Ava is probably towards the more the high energy one. So she's the one that's constantly pushing us. She is more happy when you've exercised her. I know that's with any dog, but she definitely requires it out of the four of them, or she does get a little too, in the house, get a little too rambunctious with the four of them. So you definitely have to do the tetherball, take her for walks, run around the yards, do training exercise with her on a daily basis. Like today we went in the pool, just constant. I was probably out there in the pool with her for an hour and just swimming, floating on the raft. Just gets her mind, it's activities, it gets her brain going. Stresses her out a little bit, but it's a good stress. We want her used to the pool, we want her comfortable in the pool. And now she's just laying down. This is a happy dog right here. Definitely a happy Aussie, a happy Ava. Last but definitely not least is Orion. He's the puppy, he's not even a year old. Orion, here. Here you are. This boy is happy all the time. He has a tail, which wags all the time. He loves chewing it. Miss Jealous is coming up right now. But he's so sweet. He plays so well with them. He takes it from them big time. He's just such a happy dog. He is a licker. Oh my gosh. I know some people have some licker Aussies. Our other three are really not that much of a licker, but he is constantly licking you. You better be careful. If you go for a hug with him, make sure your mouth is closed. Watch out for your ears. You're quick with that tongue. I'm hoping it's a puppy thing and he's gonna grow out of it. I mean, it is what it is, but it's gross. I don't need kisses or baths from you. It's not necessary. Don't need baths from you. Oh, this is a nice thing. Because, what are you doing, little girl? Because, Luna's moving the table. Because he has such a sensitive stomach, he is not a beggar because we don't give him human food like the other dogs. So he will just be laying in a corner when the other three are staring at you waiting for some kind of treats. Of course, that's our fault with the other three, but it's kind of nice having one of the dogs not staring at you and begging for food. Oh, trying to get that tail, he is. He loves chasing his tail too. He's just a happy puppy. Harry makes fun of him though because he is a little bit of a wussy dog. He's a mama dog for sure. He follows me everywhere. The other dogs, yes, they are definitely Velcro dogs, but he is Velcro to me, to my side. Getting ready in the morning, in the bathroom with me. Going to bed, he wants to be right next to me. No, Ava, it's not your turn. He's just a mama's dog. He's a little bit wussy dog. He likes to jump when there's loud noises. He's not really scared of things. He just jumps. He just jumps. Oh, Orion, are you lazy? He's very lazy. So the other dogs are very much, what would you say, jumps after toys, just is super excitable, very excitable. But he will run for the ball, the frisbee. He loves playing frisbee now that he gets how the whole game is played. He loves it. But he'll run and get it, bring it back to you, but then he will find a shady spot, shade of the RV, shade of a tree, and will just lay down. He'll wait for you to get the frisbee from him, throw it, he'll run and go get it, bring it back to you, but find a shady spot to lay down, and just lays there. He doesn't want to jump after it, he doesn't want to get excited about it, he just wants to lay down. It's kind of hilarious. It's like, we just got out here. Why are you super excited already? Super tired already? Why aren't you excited like the other puppies? But he is still a puppy, so I'm definitely going to be learning more about him. And by the way, names, getting them confused all the time. Ava turns 2 today. So more fun videos of that upcoming. We're having a little birthday cake and celebration with her. Okay, Orion, here. Oh, nope, just wants the tail. He likes chasing his tail. Here, 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 here. Luna, you gonna come up here? Luna, Orion, up. Luna. Good girl. There we go. Cosmo refuses to come up here. But thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. If you like the video, please like. If you like my channel, please subscribe. We try to do videos weekly, some shorts in between here and there. They're so tired right now. They're sick of me calling them up and down. But you guys have a great night. Thank you again.